up, guys? Welcome back. This week I'm back in Florida. I finally got back from vacation. And what are we doing our first day? I don't know. We did not go skiing. We're at the beach today. It's warm, it's nice, warm water, and we're having a good time with some friends, having some drinks at the beach. It's a great time. So this week I'm back in Florida. I'm gonna be unpacking my stuff. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Let's get the video started. I'm getting a very warm welcome back to Florida. Coming out on the boat, on the water with the boys. Doug?
Hey.
Doug, what are we doing right now?
Oh, we're making fire on boats.
We're making fire on boats.
Like the cavemen did.
Fire on water.
My name is John Cam. I'm a soon-to-be certified U.S. Coast Guard captain. And here we are.
John Cam's kind of the man. The only bad thing about him is he's too big, so like you can't go a lot of places with him. He won't fit through the door.
Getting small, though.
Look how big.
Getting
You gotta do
small.
the flex, bro.
Flex through the shirt. Flex through the shirt. So, but we're making fire. We're cooking burgers. We're cooking chicken. We're cooking zucchini. We're cooking eggplant. We're cooking up vibes. That's the biggest thing. We're cooking up freaking vibes. The boy Nick Burhuns is here. Landshark Lifestyle on the plug.
On the boat.
On the boat. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all about catching vibes. So.
All about catching vibes.
Oh yummy. More time, a little bit more time, you know.
What are we doing? You done? What are we doing? You done? Hey Doug, what are you doing?
I'm showing you how to tie a rope. Your extracurriculars. Separate one right here. Twist twice. End of the rope, up and under, and then follow it back in.
Welcome back to Florida.
Mikasa Sukasa in Pinellas County here.
My boy Doug, my boy's out on the boat.
Welcome back!
Third boy.
His girl Jordan.
We got a good little boat day. Welcoming back to Florida. It's great to be back. I'm really happy to be back.
Breath of fresh air, ain't it?
Yes, sir. So I'm back home. It feels really nice to be home. And this is the map of pretty much everywhere that I went. So I'll go over it in just a second, but I just wanted to say, like, it really does feel good to be home. And it's not because I have a bed to sleep in, and it's not because, you know, of all the reasons that people might think. It's just primarily the sense of community, like being back home and seeing people at the gym and seeing people in the community, at the store, at the beach, you know, just like having, like, knowing your area and knowing that there's people around you that you already know and that you kind of have a network with. That was like the biggest thing coming back, that's just like very comforting, and it's very nice to have that sense of community around you. But on this map, let me show you real quick. So the blue ones are the ones that I went on my trip. The pink ones are the ones that I've just been to outside of the trip. The green ones are all the national parks. So when I started down here, went up the East Coast here, then went over across the top, then went kind of down over to Colorado, then looped back through Las Vegas and up through California, down through the bottom here, and then down through Texas and back to Florida over here. So that was pretty much my whole trip that I mapped out on the wall here. And I thought it was really cool just to see what ground I had covered in the United States. But it also gave me a perspective of, like, I haven't seen that much, because if you look at the map, like, yeah, it looks kind of covered, but there's also a lot of blank space. So there's a lot of places that I still need to go to. Oi, we're back in Seminole. Crunch Seminole. Gonna go get this sick pump on. Doug, what are we working out today?
Back and by, sick pump, dude.
Back and bicep pump. We're pretty excited. I didn't even take any pre-workout, but
I am the pre-workout.
you took some pre-workout?
No, I am the
He is a pre-workout. But we haven't worked out together really in like several months, and it's pretty nice to be back and just like back in the area, like community. There's people in here we know the machines, the equipment, and we're about to go get some sick gains, sick pump. Let's go. Sick pumps. All right, sick pump complete. Got that back and biceps pump going on. It feels great to be back in the Seminole Crunch where we know the weights and we know the people and everyone's friendly. Everyone has advice and things to help you with, even if it's just to say good job on that deadlift. So it's been great coming back to the gym. And Doug, how was your workout today?
Pretty good, bro.
Pretty good? You got that sick
Good.
pump going on?
I feel a little meaty, but I'm trying to cut, so I don't want to be lifting too much weight no more.
Oh yeah, and you're looking a little wet. It's because it's raining. It's because it's raining.
Welcome to Florida. In the world. All right, Pete, it's not even balanced. Take a shot.
In your vehicle or take advantage of the storage lockers for rent.
Give it anyone you want.
A little U.S. football game.
Just a little one.
Little one. And the car is all cleaned out now, so there's nothing in the back seat anymore. I still need to like clean the car because it's a little dirty. I didn't really get around to like doing a deep clean yet, but it's all empty. And so there's just really nothing left in the car. It's pretty barren. And I was really excited to get this done. Took everything out of the trunk and got the subwoofers back in. Look at that. Look at those two big 12 Kicker Comp R 12-inch ported box subwoofers pushing 1500 watts again. That made me so happy getting those back in. And another sick pump complete, this time with the ladies. What were we working out today? Leg pump. What did we do today though? What exercises did we do?
I did box jumps and they were awful.
They were actually really great. Sarah just needs to get a little bit better at them, and then one day she's gonna really enjoy doing box jumps. Cheers.
Let's go.
Jay, who just won? Who's the cornhole champion of Beach Wave Grill? Hey Doug, Doug, who just won? And cheers. Alright, and I wanted to give you guys like kind of the final numbers for everything for the trip as well. So the total amount of miles ended up being like 18,200, 300, something like that for the total round trip, everything. I ended up being gone for about 11 weeks, so almost 3 months, like 2.5 months-ish. And then overall, the amount of like money that I spent was about $3,500. I want to say 3,000, but I feel like I probably spent an extra few hundred that I didn't necessarily account for. But it ended up being about 3,500, and I personally think I had like a $15,000 trip, like a $10,000 to $20,000 trip if you were to actually add everything up and, you know, include all the different experiences and stuff that I had. But, you know, just knowing all the different people around the country and sleeping in the car instead of hotels and things like that, and, you know, keeping my food costs down by using protein shakes and fuel and things like that. So I had all these different ways to kind of keep the cost down. I thought I would end up spending a little bit more, like $4,000 or $5,000, but it probably ended up being about $3,500 if I'm trying to make it a reasonable estimate here. And so that's kind of the overall final numbers for all the trip stuff. All right, and that is going to wrap up the video for today. So if you guys did like the video, drop a like. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe to the channel, because I post a new video every week that you don't want to miss. So click that little bell for notifications. Also check out my Instagram if you wanted to see some more about the stuff that I'm doing in life. Also, to everybody that's watching, I do appreciate you. I appreciate that you're watching the videos, and I will see you next week with another one.